everyone! My name is Erin Elizabeth Wernberg. Thank you so much for choosing to be here with me today. Today I want to talk about the holiness that is our spiritual wounding. So for a lot of us, if you're watching this video, you are a sensitive, highly sensitive person, you're aware of these things going on around us, you're tapped in, tuned in, you're aware, okay, we'll say that. And so because of that, you definitely have experienced some spiritual wounding. It may be from past lives, from generational trauma, from this life, just from what you've absorbed from people around you. And sometimes when we have wounding, we think that something's wrong with us, or we did something wrong to deserve this, or something like this. And the important thing to remember is that our wounds are just, it's always purifying energy. Our wounds are always, it's painful because that's where we realize something isn't working for us, where we're holding some energy that doesn't serve us anymore. So our wounds are here to teach us where we still have imbalance and confusion in our body and where we have trauma to heal. It's a purification process. Our pain process and our wounding, sometimes you might just want to be like, F you, I don't want to fucking do this, like please leave me alone. But every time this happens, this is your body purifying something, this is you releasing something, this is you getting clear about something that's not serving you, and then being able to do the work to release it. And so our wounds serve us in a few ways. The first, which I already talked about, is their purification process. The second is that our wounding is a way for us to get clear about the ways in which our subconscious programming is still off. So when we get triggered or when something bothers us, it doesn't mean anything is wrong with us. There's nothing wrong with you. It just shows us where in our subconscious our programming is still off. Our programming is still committed to fear thoughts instead of loving thoughts. So whenever you have a wound or something gets activated in you, you can very clearly just say, okay, please, Spirit, help me see this as neutral. Please pull me out of my pain body so that I can focus on how can I transmute this energy, how can I change what's going on for me so I'm not committed to this darkness, to this, thinking something's wrong with me or this is a bad. It's something that can show you what's going on for you and help shed light on what's actually happening. The other piece with the wounding is we always connect to people, to other spiritual empathic people who have the same wound as us, which is a miracle. You ever talk to someone and you become really close with them right away, like really good friends instantly, and then all of a sudden you both find out you both had the same traumatic event happen when you were younger, or you had the same like shadow self to work through, or you had these types of things come up that were the same for both of you. And so our spiritual wounds, we tend to connect with people who have the same wounding of us. It doesn't have to be exactly the same, but the same type of energy, the same type of pain. And so when that happens, that's amazing, because the people, when there's ways you can relate to someone only if they've gone through what you've gone through, if they have the same experience. It's not exactly the same, of course, because you're two different people, but if they have the same understanding of, oh yes, I know exactly what it feels like when I had my eating disorder. I know exactly what it was like when I got sober. I know exactly what it was like when I went through this type of abuse. The people just understand you in that way, so our spiritual wounds connect us to our soul family. They connect us to people who get us, who are there to help us, to make us feel comfortable, make us feel connected, and help us grow. And the only thing I will say about this too is when you find people who have the same wounds as you, there will be some people who will be committed to working through them, to healing, to getting better, to moving forward, to understand this happened to them and it was a significant piece of them, but it doesn't have to be the whole piece. It doesn't have to be your whole story. It doesn't have to be what you commit to about yourself for your whole life. So the important thing here is to find those people and connect with them, and not people who you have the same wounding as, who are committed to darkness, who are committed to victim mindset, who are committed to not growth, not growing, not wanting to be better, anything like this. So with your spiritual wounds, when you do call in people who have the same wound as you to help you and hold you, please use your discernment and say, when I communicate with this person, do I shrink? Do they make me want to get small? Do they make me not want to show up for myself? Or do I expand? Do I feel freer? Do I feel more alive? Can I talk about my wound and then we go somewhere healthier together? Or when I talk about my wound, we kind of get smaller and darker and you just feel blah afterwards. So keep that in mind too when you find people who have your same spiritual wounds. And just remember, all your wounds are a gift. If you are aware enough that it's a wound, then you can be aware enough to call in what you need to call in to help transmute it and change it into something that can serve you for the better. So that's it, Spiritual Wounds 101 really quick. Thank you so much for watching. If you ever have questions about me or you want to book a session with me, you can go to www.erin-elizabeth.com. Thank you so much, and you're doing such a good job. I love you so much. Bye.